Hello everyone, and welcome to the first gameplay video for Mortem. Please check out the walkthrough link in the description of this video if you need help. Time to beat is 6 hours and 30 minutes to 8 hours and 30 minutes. Type of gameplay will be normal. We're not collecting anything special, just normal things to get through the game. We'll look at the menu options here. We just have new game, load game, cinematics, meaning once you've seen an in-game cutscene, you can replay them and watch them here if you want to. Options, credits, and quit. We'll look at the options real quick. We've already covered all of these in the config and tech video, but here they are again. Worth mentioning, there's no mouse sensitivity slider in the options, and I'll mention that again in just a few minutes. So that's it for this. So we'll start the new game, we'll watch the opening cutscene, and then I'll go over the controls, the UI, inventory, things like that. So let's go ahead and click new game.
Are we going to keep staring at each other, or are you going to invite me in?
Okay, so this is the kind of dialogue tree thing we're going to be dealing with in this game when we're talking to people, and you will get different options you can pick. So like the first one here is, oh yes, forgive me, do come in, or it is just that I was not expecting anybody. If you do not mind me asking, what can I do for you? Or someone sent you, what is their name? So I don't remember quite how you should handle these, but we're going to pick the thing that's going to be, you know, the best for our health and well-being when interacting with characters. I don't remember if you get to deplete everything in the dialogue tree, or if, you know, you pick a certain option, it's going to take you down that path. So, yeah, I'll just be nice to her and say, oh yes, forgive me, do come in.
Oh yes, forgive me. Do come in.
There's a lot of dialogue in this game, but luckily it's spoken and read.
Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. Blake. Sophia Blake. Mr. McPherson, I have an offer to make. Interesting for you, vital for me.
Okay, I do not think you quite understand. Now all I want to do is paint and nothing else. You mentioned an interesting offer. What exactly was it?
You mentioned an interesting offer. What exactly was it?
Mr. McPherson, you've been in Paris for some time and I need your help. Only you can investigate this case. I'm ready to pay anything.
Okay.
Could you give me any more details about the case? At the moment, it all seems rather nebulous.
You probably haven't heard about the Orphée case, Mr. McPherson. The newspapers have kept it quiet. A couple of American tourists were brutally murdered. They were my sister and her husband. I want to know the circumstances surrounding their death.
Okay. I won't read. I'll just pick the choice because he's just gonna read it for us anyway.
Your sister and her husband, they were both American. What exactly were they doing in Paris?
I was supposed to meet them in Paris. You know, Mr. McPherson, visiting Europe was my sister Ruby's childhood dream. With Mr. White, her wish came true. They were so very much in love.
These murders were committed in Paris. Do you know whereabouts in Paris?
A hotel in a chic part of Paris in the 8th district. The Hôtel Orphée. They arrived there about a week ago. They were found dead in their hotel bedroom.
Are the police handling the case? If they are, it may well complicate things. Do you know the name of the inspector in charge of the investigation?
The detective in charge of the investigation is named Lebrun. You know, the police are the same in every country, Mr. McPherson. Whether you're in New York or in Paris, you mustn't be in a hurry. Lebrun is no exception.
Okay.
How did they die? Are you sure they were murdered? It may just have been a terrible accident.
The Whites were found decapitated in their hotel room, Mr. McPherson.
Okay.
I don't get it. I've never worked for you before, not here nor in New York. Yet you come to me and ask me to find your sister's murderer. Why me, Miss Blake?
Your reputation, Mr. McPherson. I find your nickname spooky to be charming. I have friends who know people at the Pinkerton Agency in New York. The suspicion surrounding you is totally unfounded, naturally. You are the man I need for this investigation. Discreet, capable of seeing beyond appearances.
To be honest, I'm not sure I should take the case first, because where there's a murderer, or where there is a murder, there is a murderer. Inspector LeBron is in better position to arrest murderers than I am. Looks like we kind of get to ask everything, at least right now.
To be honest, I'm not sure I should take the case. Firstly, because where there's a murder, there's a murderer. Inspector Lebrun is in a better position to arrest murderers than I am.
Mr. McPherson, I have no faith in the police. The 8th District Police Station, Lebrun especially, is trying to hush up the affair. All they care about is keeping their reputation as a chic area.
I don't want to seem overly interested, but why don't we settle my fees before we go any further?
This case may take you several days. I'll give you 500 straight away and 500 per day of successful investigation.
Your offer is very reasonable. I accept.
I owe you a lot, Mr. McPherson. Much more than the money I'm paying you.
You'd like me to begin right away. I think I have all the information I need to begin. You're sure you haven't forgotten anything?
The police didn't find any items of value in the room. Yet my sister and her husband traveled very comfortably, in luxury and with old family heirlooms. It was a passion they both shared.
It is risky traveling with large sums of money. It would be a shame if they'd been killed for that reason. How valuable were these family heirlooms?
An old relic of no value. My sister was very fond of it. Of no value whatsoever.
I hope to have results quickly. I'll be in touch with you when I've made some progress in my investigation. Goodbye, Miss Blake.
I ask only one thing of you. Be discreet. The police must not suspect you're involved. If you'd like to meet me...
Okay. So worth mentioning, you've already seen the intro to this video, but some scenes, some imagery, if nothing else the story, might be a little graphic for some people. Okay, so we're going to look at controls and things here. First thing to mention is, yeah, there's no mouse sensitivity slider, and by default for me the mouse cursor movement was a little high. I can adjust the DPI on my mouse, so I ended up dropping it to about 400 DPI, and that seems to be pretty good. Normally I play everything else at about 800, but I had to lower this down a little just so the mouse would feel like I had a little more control of it, over it. Excuse me. And yeah, this game is mouse only. No keyboard, just mouse. So in those views there, those are like the dialogue tree talking views, and you just kind of get a third person viewpoint, and you get to pick the different text options. And this is kind of the look around navigation mode, and you have footsteps like we have right now. When you can move forward, you can look up and down, left and right. You'll just have a circle like that when there's nothing that can be done. We'll see different icons, but so yeah, when you get the cursor to the edge of the screen, it'll move. That's why you want to bump the mouse cursor speed down a little bit, just so you have more control. So if we click down here, we'll walk forward, and we just kind of transition, and then we can turn back around and go the same way. And if you right click, it'll bring up open your bag, your inventory, of which we have McPherson's notebook at the moment. We have a map of Paris, Sophia Blake's calling card, her card, I guess, with her phone number she just gave us, and our wallet with the 500F. So $500 essentially. I think that's 500 francs. FRANC. So that's our inventory. So we can left click on the notebook, and this is kind of like bringing up your escape or pause screen. We can access documents, look at suspects and contacts, reread conversations we've had with NPCs, save our game, load our game. So yeah, you can save and load whenever you want to. Go look at options, return to the game, or return to the main menu of the game. So let's go ahead and look at documents here. So Sophia Blake's calling card, 1 of 1. Miss Sophia Blake. Telephone number ELYSEES 1-2-5-8. And these kind of let you go left and right through your notebook. And these let you, the ones on the ends, kind of let you go 2 or 4 ahead, left or right. So it's like a fast skip ahead in your notebook. Whereas these are singular clicks. So that's all we got right now, is just that. In the documents. Sophia Blake, my client, 1 of 1, needs detective to solve her sister's murder. Can be reached at telephone number 1258. Find a trace of family heirloom. Same thing here. Next page. Regis White, one of the victims, the male, husband of Ruby White, found dead at the Hotel Orphée. And then Ruby White, the second victim, 1 of 1, sister of Sophia Blake, found dead at the Hotel of Orphée. Okay, this will take you all the way back. Conversations, so 1 of 10 conversations, I guess, in this first area. And so we can just cycle through everything we just said to that girl and she said to us. Oh, pages 10 of 10, okay. Not total conversations, but just 10 pages worth of that conversation. Okay. Save our game. So this was just a test save. I'm just going to overwrite it. I always say in games like these where you can make manual saves whenever you want to, that it's always a good idea to like create new saves at like the beginning of new chapters or, you know, stages, levels, whatever they are. So you'll have some running saves to revert back to. Because if this one gets deleted, gets corrupted, you know, then you're screwed if that's all you got. So I will try to do that in this game. Options, same things we already saw. Back to the game. So yeah, left click for doing stuff on the screen, and right click to bring up your inventory. Let's look at our map. Okay, so we are at our studio. If we click it right here, we'll just fast travel. So there is fast travel once you've discovered or been to a place once, I believe. And there's a police station, and then the Orphée Hotel. That's the Eiffel Tower. I'm not sure what this is over here. Okay. There's her card, which we basically already saw in the notes. It's just also a physical item in the inventory. Or in the documents folder, I should say. And I guess the wallet's in my hand right now or something. Yeah, now that circle is turned into the wallet to use on somebody or something. And if you just right click, it goes away and basically goes back in the inventory. So that's what we have right now in our inventory. So let's look around here in our, as the map calls it, his studio. So this guy is a PI, a private investigator, and he's also a painter, apparently. Doesn't look like he's painted anything yet. Got a bat laying here. So hopefully I get the audio mixed pretty good in this game. I think the music sounds pretty good at the volume level I have it. Let me see if there's any other notes I needed to discuss with you guys. Yeah, there is going to be some nudity in this game. I already saw a little bit in the intro cutscene. Just going to have to make mental notes because I'm going to have to blur that stuff. So hopefully now and in the future I won't have any problems with YouTube. So I'm looking for anything I can interact with here. Not seeing anything here. Excuse me. Some areas will be a little dark in the game, but I think they'll be bright enough. Once I edit everything and put it on YouTube, hopefully. So I don't see anything to pick up here. Looks like we got a light switch here. Can't interact with that. Got an umbrella. Telephone, so that changed into a gear symbol, I think. We'll do that in a moment. Let's keep looking around here. That's where we were already standing. Let's go down this way. Okay, there's our bed. Okay, magnifying glass. Some money here, which we can't take. What is that? A sketchbook. Okay. Alright. I guess we click this. What does that say? Look at drawings. Okay. A massive booba. Probably have to blur that for sure. Man, it'd be freaking awesome to be able to draw this good. Alright, we won't cycle through it again there. Okay, a sketchbook. Apparently he can't use his notebook as a sketchbook. He has to have a separate item for that. So now we have a sketchbook, and he won't take the money. So that's unfortunate. And by the way, I didn't turn the music down in this game because I don't like it or because I think it's bad or anything. I'm just trying to not make it drown out the mix of everything together, the commentary, and since there is a lot of spoken dialogue, it's better for that to stand out than the music. And yeah, I think there always is music going. Oh, this is his shower. Okay. Can't open it. He has like all these blank canvases with like nothing drawn on them, but they're hung on the wall, you know. Let's check this out. Alright, we can't look at these, but we can open these. Okay, what do we get? Ooh, we got a camera. Okay. It's probably for taking investigation pictures. Okay. Alright. Okay, here's a sink. Nothing we can do over here, doesn't look like. I think that's all we need to get in here is the camera and the sketchbook, I believe. So yeah, this game is pretty straightforward. Simple controls, investigation. I have read online. I've played this game through once. I've only beat it one other time, and it's been years and years ago. So it's more or less kind of a new experience to me again. I'll remember bits and pieces as we make progression. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I read online, different people were saying that you can kind of soft lock yourself in this game or something based on not talking to people correctly or saying or asking the wrong things or something. But I have definitely finished this game before and I didn't have that issue. But the fact that you, like I said, can make multiple saves as often as you want, take the game up on that and do so you don't get yourself screwed up. But we're just going to try to, you know, answer the questions and talk to people like a normal human being. Just try to sit somewhere in the middle, you know, of somewhere in the middle, you know, not be too aggressive, not be too defensive, neutral, I guess. Try to be neutral with everybody that we can be. Right. So the only other thing we can do here is we can use the phone. Let's make a save. So yeah, if you want to save or quit, right click, bring up your, clicking on your bag doesn't do anything. But click on your notebook. And then you can go back to the game. You can quit to the menu and then quit the game, or you can make your saves. Okay. That's the reason as well that there's black bars on the left and the right, because I have this, you can see my readings here. I have this game set up to be 4:3 aspect ratio, which ends up being 1440 by 1080 in my case, because I'm doing 1080p. And this is normally a DirectX 7 game, which we're under DG Voodoo as API program. We're running it under DirectX 11, 60 FPS. But you can see my memory for my G graphics card, C for my computer's memory, G temp, C temp, C being the CPU, and then G graphics fan spinning percentage and graphics total usage of the graphics card. So only 6% of my total GPU is being utilized, and only 923 megs out of 8 gigs of memory that I have. So this is an old game. Those are my readings, but that's why there's bars on the side, because it is supposed to be in this ratio. And there's bars on the bottom because it gives you a space, a black area down here for your inventory to sit. And I don't know if this upper area up here where my cursor is, I don't know if that's used for anything. But that's why the game looks the way it does, and the way the cutscenes look like they do. It's an old game. Alright, so let's use the phone.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
Forgive me, miss, I seem to have misplaced the number. Sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to... Okay, call Sophia. post office. I'd like to send a telegram. Let's try that, I guess.
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the post office, please? I'd like to send a telegram.
Right away, sir. Poste telegraph, go ahead, please.
I have nothing to say. Okay.
I'd like to send a telegram to New York, please. The addressee is one J. Wells of Pinkerton's National Detective Agency, number 57 Broadway. The message reads, "Need information on woman named Sophia Blake. Stop."
I've made a note of it. It will leave this morning. Done.
Okay. He's getting some background information on her. Let me know in the comments what the name of these kind of phones are. I want to say they're called a bell phone. If nothing else, because the receiver that you hear the person talking to you on the other end looks like a bell, like an old bell. I'm curious though what these are called. Let's try it
Hello,
again.
what number can I dial for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the Elysee 1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir. There is no answer, sir. Call back later.
Okay.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
Forgive me, miss. I seem to have misplaced the number. Thanks all the same.
If you want to talk to someone, you will need their number. Glad to be of service, sir. Goodbye.
Okay. Alright guys, we will stop this video here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Bye.